Well, sometimes UW-Madison students work for years to get that diploma and leave campus, and just like that, they're back. That's true for Lowell McNicholas, an alum and former Badgers rower.
He returned for a coaching gig in 2015 and then left to work at the University of Iowa as an assistant coach for the women's rowing team. Until recently, Lowell is back as an assistant coach for the UW-Madison men's team. And Brady and I sat down with him to talk about his journey from athlete to coach and his new role here.
What has your journey been like? What about rowing just sparks this passion inside of you?
It's a pretty interesting sport. It's something that requires a tremendous amount of hard work. It requires a tremendous amount of dedication and consistency, and also finding rhythm and balance. And so it's something that is very rewarding at the end of a hard day, but also is something that's very therapeutic and personally, mentally engaging, that helps you really focus on just the task at hand. The ultimate team sport. It requires a group of individuals to come together collectively to get the job done, but the sum of each individual part. So you as an individual have to be worrying about yourself and taking care of business there too, but also in combination with your teammates there too. So it's really the best of both worlds in sports.
So after graduation, you transitioned into coaching. You were an assistant coach here at Wisconsin and then left to go to the University of Iowa to be an assistant coach with the women's team. What is it about this program and this place and this team that brought you back?
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple different things. The people, first and foremost, the athletes. The coaches that are in this building are on the same page. It is about that development component. It is about the hard work. It's about racing, having fun with being a competitor. Those types of things make the sport incredibly rewarding. It's a really, really challenging sport. It's really, really hard to do. And so having people around you that are there to push you and support you and challenge you makes that experience incredibly worthwhile.
What is it like to go from being that athlete to now being one of those mentors to these student athletes and helping them unlock their potential?
And you're working with coaches who coached you now.
Yeah. So my college coaches, Coach Clark and Coach Human, are still here in the Boathouse as the head coach and the director of rowing. It's a dream come true, and one that I didn't even dream of when I was in college, that would potentially be an opportunity. So to be in this place, both from 2015 to 2021, and then have the opportunity to come back is amazing. It feels so good. Our job is to help mentor and support people. That's at the core of what we do, of teaching, educating, encouraging, helping bring out the best in athletes, their confidence, their hard work ethic. It's all things that they have inside themselves, and we're just helping, polish and bring it out in the best on a grand stage. So to be able to show up every day at work and say, how can I help? How can I support? How can we tinker and be clever and creative to help you figure this out is really, really cool.
So Lowell, one of my favorite things, and I bet it's one of yours too, is coming out and watching the rowing teams just glide across this water. They're so in sync, they're so connected. What about being on the water, I guess, inspires you, or having that connection to the water? What do you love about it?
Yeah, there's actually been a lot of research about the human connection with water. There's an author that wrote a book called The Blue Mind. Whatever's going on here just calls to us. There's, a spiritual connection, a physical connection. It's deeply calming, but we want to be by the water. And so to have a sport where you could just spend so much time in and around it is really, really cool. Again, it's an interesting combination of relaxation, rhythm, being in sync. You have to be very, very present and focused in what you're doing, while bringing that physicality and aggression to it there too. And so again, it's the best of both worlds to be able to focus on that as an experience as a student athlete.
You're such a pleasure to talk with.
It was.
Yeah. Well, McNicholas is also the first director of Wisconsin High Performance Training Center, which will see him lead efforts to recruit, develop, and support national team caliber talent right here in Madison.
It's a big deal. If you want to go to the Olympics, you can train right here in Madison now. You can see part 2 of our interview with Lowell tomorrow. He shares his thoughts on NIL, which, as you know, is a precarious situation for non-revenue sports like men's rowing. And we'll also talk to him about how he's using his journey as an out gay athlete to inspire and coach others.
Yeah, so tune in tomorrow.